So I wanted to talk about what this class really taught me, which one day we were talking about giving money out to people on the side of the roads, and my whole life I just kind of thought, I'm not going to give money to those people. Like, why would I do that? They're probably just faking it. Like, they don't need it. They're just going to go spend it on something they don't need. Well, listening to other people's viewpoints in class really opened my eyes and made me think, well, there probably are some people out there that really do need it. So why not give them money? Why not? And they can go get help if they need to. They can go do whatever they want with it. I don't want to know, but as long as I feel like I'm helping out, then why not? Like Miss Esther said, it's the reason why you're doing it. It's what you're wanting them to do with it. It's not. So I was just thinking about one of the first days of class when we were put into groups and we were given a few minutes to figure out how we were going to show the whole class a machine and they were going to have to guess it. And I was just thinking that's a perfect example of working collaboratively instead of cooperatively. So working cooperatively is having your own opinion and just acting on it, and you're not compromising with the whole group. And we really had to compromise and listen to everybody's opinion and figure out the best way to show the class our machine. We had vacuum, and of course all of us had different opinions on how we were going to show it, and we just had to figure out what would be the best way to do it. And that's how we worked collaboratively instead of cooperatively. And I just thought that in this video I wanted to talk about the Australian wildfires. And I just remember talking about in class, people like Kylie Jenner were donating money to stop these wildfires, and we were talking about, are they doing it just for show? And I know people have different viewpoints about this, but I just really think that it doesn't matter what their intentions are as long as they're doing it like it's for a good cause. Like, Kylie might have been doing it to get attention, she might have been doing it for publicity, but when it comes down to it, she was doing it, she was donating money. And we were talking about how much money people give, which I don't think we should judge how much money people give, because we don't know how much money they really have. They may not. In this video, I'm going to talk about change. So this is something I've always craved, I've always done, I've always just loved change, and I don't know why, but for example, like, I would redecorate my room when I was little, and then I'd redecorate it like the next week. I don't know why. I've just always loved change. And I will say college has changed me a lot, and I've learned how to live on my own. I've learned how to meet new people and be secure in those people, and I've learned from this class. I've learned that my opinion isn't the only opinion, and that I can learn from others. I can learn that their opinion is also valid, and that I can learn from their opinion. So I wanted to link collaboration with the coronavirus, and I just think that the whole social distancing thing is so hard for some people, and I think we're more working cooperatively. Some people are still going out and they're socializing and they're doing whatever they want, and that's not going to get rid of this. And if we all work collaboratively and we understand that it's not just us, like, if I get it and I pass it on, it's just going to keep spreading. Like, I know some people don't care if they get it, but you could still give that to somebody else, and that's linking it to working collaboratively. And I think it's just people not caring enough. So in this video, I wanted to talk about commitment.
Commitment has always been so hard for me ever since I was little. Like, I started doing dance, got burnt out, and then I stuck with swim for like 12 years, but I only did it because my parents wanted me to, which I was very burnt out on it. And when I first started, I was very good because I was committed, like I was all in, but then once I kept getting older, I was just so burnt out, and I didn't get any better, and then I quit that, and I haven't really done anything since then because my commitment is so bad. But I feel like I just need to find something I'm really passionate about, and I need to find something that makes me happy and will keep me happy, which is very hard. I don't know why. I just wanted to talk about congruence. In A0C in discussion board 6, we had to talk about Colin and his teammate Eric Reed, which I didn't know much about until we did this discussion board, but I feel like it's a very powerful story, and they're very congruent in their values and what they believe in, and I just think it's so important to be congruent in what you believe in and be congruent with what you think is right. Like, I feel like every day I'm challenged to be congruent to myself, whether it be I'm getting like peer pressured or something like that. Like, if somebody asks me to drink, I'm not going to because I don't believe in that. Or if somebody asks me to smoke, I'm not going to smoke because I don't believe in that. I think that's wrong. But I do know some people aren't congruent. Looking back at discussion board 12, I know we didn't talk about this in class because we didn't have class, so I guess this kind of was a class discussion, but I really have enjoyed this class, and I'm so thankful for it. It's given me a voice, I believe, because when I first started, I was very shy, and I felt like my opinion didn't matter, but as this class has taught me, all opinions matter, and they help others learn, which I have learned so much from this class, oh my gosh, and I've just become less ignorant about certain things in the world and in the United States, and I honestly wouldn't really change anything about this class, and I just wish we could have done other things like the community project together, but I'm so thankful. Looking back at discussion board 9, I've definitely learned a lot more about myself and other people, and I've learned that there isn't always a right answer, there's not always a wrong answer, there's just two answers, and they can be right in their own way, and that the way I grew up defines me, and it defines my beliefs, and I've definitely learned more about myself and what I believe in and stuck to that, but I also have changed a few of my views because of this class, and I'm so thankful for that because I got to see so many different viewpoints that helped me learn that my opinion about some things wasn't always right, and that I was kind of ignorant. And so this weekend, Kobe Bryant passed away in a car crash, and today in class we were talking about how the family had found out at the same time the world did about his death, which is very unfair. And I just got an email from change.org saying that there are people so enraged that they want TMZ to be canceled as a news network. And so they have a petition that they want to be signed to cancel them as a show. And I just thought it was so crazy that I had gotten that email. It just reminded me of the conversation we had started today, that is what TMZ does. Is that okay? And I don't think it's okay that they're doing these things.